Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the crusade of the Fay Enchantress does continue. She's actually over in the Vampiric lands, getting a little bit wild. Basically, we had to send her over here to actually complete the campaign because basically we were just getting kind of pushed back into our territories over and over and just fighting the dwarves. But unfortunately, the dwarves don't actually give any chivalry. So we just kind of get stuck in this loop of misery, which is fun. Now, the Fay Enchantress is here with the vampires because taking out the vampiric territories does yield quite a bit of the forbidden fruit as it pertains to chivalry. That's quite nice, and we do have a couple level ups on these characters that we can begin with here. So, obviously, the paladins, we want them to be combat characters. We can get assassinate. You know, we're to the point where there's not really too many things we can invest in up in the higher tree, although the charge bonus is actually good. So the Fae has completed. We are at more time, which we will be abandoning because we can't complete the province. So we're just going to, abandon this soon. The reason why we took it is because we needed the casualty replenishment. We had been on a bit of a long grinding crusade. Down here, the dwarves just sending like a million agents at us. It is the most annoying shit ever. So let's just go see if we can do this. Ah, look at that. Some mighty dwarven armies as well. And this is one of our agents on the battlefield. We get scouting, and let's see. So, okay, we have Grombrindle and Thorgrim Grudgebearer against King Lewin, who is chilling in the garrison here. Okay. All right, do we build walls? We're going to abandon this eventually, too, although it does give us the iron resource. I mean, we could go over here and take this and this. So, yeah, let's just hang tight. I'm pretty sure Lewin will be fine here. It's going to be a hard fight for sure. But I think the Hippogriff Knights will just make quick work of the dwarf army. They're very, very good against dwarves, but... God, what I would give for peace with the dwarves. Although, honestly, if I did get peace with the Dowie, then this campaign would just be, like, too easy. It would just be, like, no challenge. Alright, so going up here, Massive Ore Call, we want to upgrade that building. Of course, getting the tier 2 of the armory does give you some really nice boons here. And let's go ahead and get an armory here as well. You basically just want to spam armories everywhere you can. That's, like, one of the most important things. Upgrade the armory there because it gives you armor across all of your armies. Chilfroy the Legend, the man, the myth. The legend, him and Lady Netflix are going to be moving up, so we'll get regrowth, and they're going to come quell the vampiric threat to our land. So let's move up and around here. Chilfroy vowed out. Yeah, he is. He's got his big vow, so we can actually get Chilfroy like a good army at some point. Down here, we do have another army. I believe, yeah, it's Alberic. Alberic's forces. All right, recruit heroes. We can't quite afford those. We'll get a paladin soon, and for now, you can just go ahead and hard march up to this territory here. I don't know. I think he could probably hold his own against some of those armies, even without a caster and a couple other things like that. So Gotrek and Felix just kind of chilling, defending the Southlands here. We have Sophia Savior, who just did her business here, and we have a new caster. This is another battlefield agent. So the agents we can send to go help against the dwarves. That's really the main thing for them. And skill points. The last but not least, we do have the proper skill tree of the flame, as we've named this fine gentleman. His one job in life is basically just to sit here and be like, the Dread Fleet. It would appear they have come. But yeah, he basically just fights the Dread Fleet, so we're just going to get Lightning Strike for him eventually. Other heroes we need to do. We do have another Paladin who's back. He could try and fend off this Dwarven character. Although I think just sending the Paladin... Yeah, it looks like he's actually a combat character. We can send him up to these armies here to join with Alberic eventually. It's nice to have a couple supporting characters in those armies. All right, looking good to me. It's going to be tough. Karakern does have a garrison of sorts, I think. Yeah, they're all like super beat up. But the dwarves will be here in a turn. I think I have Lightning Strike on Lewin. Yeah, so if the dwarves get too close, I could actually Lightning Strike them right now. That might be a good idea. Because, I don't know, one of them, I don't know about their movement here. They could probably get pretty close. Yeah. So we go down here. What stance are these dwarves in? It looks like they're just in standard. Do we Lightning Strike? We are more or less full health here. I mean, a one turn of replenishment would be nice, but I think it might be okay to go in and do some action here. All right, so who do we go first? Looks like Longbeards, artillery. Thorgrim has flame cannons. They were taking a little bit of attrition down there. We have put the dwarves back pretty hardcore too. They're like strength rank 19 now. They have quite a few enemies as well, including the Wood Elves. God, man, they might give me a peace treaty after this. I'm hoping. 2v1, this would be a very tough fight. Maybe winnable simply because of our magic abuse, but... Alright, so let's go here. Yeah, let's try and take them out before they can get a consolidated position, a 2v1 against me. So we're doing it. It's a little bit ballsy, but I think it's worth it. Alright. The battle is here. We will Lightning Strike. Looks good. So we'll take out Grombrindle, and we'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, here we are. Time to fight the dwarves. We have our missiles in the back, which we'll be very, very cautious with. Questing Knights will split into two little kind of groups to flank around. So 1 and a 2. Lewin is going to be flying with the Hippogriff Knights. Hippogriff Knights can just kind of go a little bit crazy and just push up. And our casters, what do we have? We do have Dwellers below, which is very good. We could actually probably blob up the Dwarves with that and potentially get some good value. So casters in 4, archers in 5, put them in guard mode, and let's go ahead and do it to it. So first things first, we're going to wrap around the back of the Dwarven army, move up on this side as well. We'll get Lewin and the Hippos moving through the tree line. What are these, bolt throwers? Yeah, bolt throwers are actually pretty okay against us. Get our casters moving, get our archers moving up there too. Arcane Conduit, yes, we do have that now. Very, very good. I'm tempted to send in Lewin. There are a fair amount of Slayers, which is kind of scary. I could send them in Dwellers below, but Archers are actually really good against Slayers. If we could like park them over here and like maybe whittle them down a little bit. We'll see. We definitely need to try and pull the Dwarven army apart a little bit. So, Questing Knights kind of keep looping here. The other ones can loop on this side. Just prepare to give the dirty to this force. Looks like Trebs are doing a little bit of damage. We got to be very cautious. We can't afford to take too much. Simply because, oh, we can actually do the Manticore combo. Okay, so we can summon a Manticore, then we can use the Dwellers below here. Looks like the Organ Gun, man. Organ Guns are nasty. So we need to deal with that ASAP. So let's go ahead and summon the Manticore here. Manticore summon, we'll get in there. Dwellers below is 14 Winds of Magic, so we should be able to regenerate here pretty quick and get to that. So the Organ Gun needs to go. I'm pretty sure I saw an Organ Gun back there. There it is. Okay, so let's get you back here. And then the Questing Knights can loop on the side. You guys can just kind of keep strafing, and the Dwellers below will be here soon. We just firstly need to get the Manticore on top of that, and then we can use Dwellers on top of the Manticore, because the AI will swarm it, right? This caster is actually on foot, so we need to be careful not to like overextend here. All right, so still going. Questing Knights are about ready to party. Do we want to overcast it? We can, but let's go ahead and do it like this. And 1, 2, want to let them get in a little bit closer. That should be fine. We're just going to do it. I don't want to sit there kind of focusing on that too much. Questing Knights, let's go ahead and loop in, see if we can get on top of these guys. And that should deal with the Organ Gun. The Organ Gun should just actually just be offline right now. So Dwellers is going. Organ Gun crew in bad shape. Let's go ahead and slam over here. Slam the base. You guys go here, you guys go here. And the Hippogriff Knights, we're just going to kind of, you know, feel things out a little bit. Fly across, maybe go after some of the weaker sides of the formation. These guys can go here. And now we are getting some good space jam on the forces of the Dwarves. Manticore, of course, gone. Organ Gun, wow, it's still online. Wow, usually Dwellers below kills that stuff. All right, so let's go after the Rangers with Great Opens. Keep juking back and forth with you. And how are we doing here? Let's run away. Looks like Slayers are on the way, so we got to be cautious. We can't be losing too much here. We can juke back and forth. Waiting for some openings, but this should be a big alpha strike. And as a matter of fact, 2 of you guys can go. Looks like Giant Slayers are on the way. Let's move you guys over here. Should get a little bit of a better position. Questing Knights just kind of hammer down on you and pull you guys back. Keep juking them shots. All right, so 1 Ranger unit has been completely crumped. We can run through this way. Lewin is good. We didn't really need to use too many buffs there. And yeah, we're just banking Winds of Magic for healing at this point. And we finish them, we do. So now we need to run. Giant Slayers are there. Giant Slayers will be very ugly. And it looks like that damn Organ Gun, man. It's just such a nightmare. We're going to have to bounce over and take it out. So let's just fly over. We're going to go all in on the Organ Gun because that thing is actually like doing some heavy damage to us, which is really unfortunate. All right, so here it comes. You just chase down the scraps here. And the rest of the Air Force squad, let's go ahead in here and just butter some bread. You guys can kind of loop over and through. It looks like the Slayers are chasing out here, so we'll pull you guys back. And now the Royal Bretonnian Air Force is coming for vengeance. And we will show the Dwarves a thing or two about vengeance here. Get 1 of you guys going, and then 2 of you guys can maybe go after these Corlers here. We should be able to do some devastating damage. All right, probably should have just done that in the very beginning, to be honest. Rangers with Grey Opens are not breaking. Let's get these Archers, go after the Giant Slayers here. And what are these? These are Longbeards with Grey Opens. We can hopefully just sandwich them down. Very good. Lewin can use Sword of Crone just to lower the combat stats of these various units. And it looks good to me. All right, so let's pull back. Just loop away. Pretty sure the artillery's been dealt with. Hopefully those Longbeards will just get crushed by my knights there in the distance. And now we have Peasant Archers shooting. And casters can come back up and get ready to do some magic. We could pull back for some healing. There's a number of different things we could kind of play with here. Missiles, let's see what they got. All right, so we can split the love a little bit. So we can have you fly over here. 1 of you guys go here. 2 of you guys go there. And then the other 4 can go ahead and slam into them. And Lewin and you can go there. So we're just going to do a little bit of a multi-pronged attack there against those units. Looks like the Slayers are getting worn down, which is great. And our casters should be back in just a moment. All right, so just shutting down all the missile pieces where we can. Lion Shield. I don't know if there's any magic damage, but you know, we'll play it safe. All right, they're shattered, which is good. Let's just kind of keep chasing these missiles. Looks like they're running kind of the wrong direction there. We do kind of slam them down. What are these units here? Those are actually missile pieces. Good. Very good, very good. So we'll bounce out here. We'll just take our mobility. Looks like most of the missiles have been shut down. As far as casters go, we do have some Earthblood action. Let's go ahead and just pop one right there. Should be good. And yeah, Slayers. Slayers are Slayers. Slayers are quite annoying for sure. our Questing Knights doing? One of them did kind of get KO'd, but I think as long as our Hippo Knights stay in good shape, we should be able to really bully the other army pretty hardcore. All right, so we're going in. Lewin can go after Grombrindle. We can go after him here. And the missiles, what Slayers can we reach? These look to be Quarrelers. Those are actually the Dragonback Slayers. There are no Mirror Slayers. Summoning Command Score. That'll give us a little bit of interference there. And Questing Knights, do I have any that I've kind of forgotten about? Yep, as per usual, the Questing Knights just being left in the dust. Eventually, Lewin will be able to get the really, really good units here. So let's run away from the Slayers. Don't want to be fighting them. Madscore can just run and intercept these guys, give them a little bit of distraction, and we'll pull you guys up on the high ground here. All right, one Questing Knight, it's fine. We'll do some recruitment and get some Hippogriff Knights. That's what we want anyways, is just a stack of Hippos. All right, is there anything else we're forgetting about? We have some Knights back here. They're just going to defend. And the Hippogriff Knights have gotten back up in the sky. The couple Questing Knights will be kind of thrown to the dogs there, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. We probably just could have used the Hippogriff Knights, but now that we've forced this portion of the Dwarven army to get a little bit crazy over here, I think we can just kind of move around, and as long as I don't stupidly forget about my casters, I think we'll be fine. So Winds of Magic situation, we're still 1 per 5, which is good. These are Questing Knights. Let's go ahead and grab you guys, go after this, you guys go after this, and the rest of you can head on over after those Dwarf Warriors in the distance, while hopefully the bows can deal with the dwarves here. So let's go ahead and pull back, just get a little bit of buffering between the two armies here. Manscore, you've done well. You've done well, my little friend. Dwarf armies are very tough to break, especially on, you know, the higher battle difficulties. It can be just an absolute nightmare, especially with Slayers. Slayers are always fun. So these guys are pretty much shattered down to the last. Now we just need to get our peasant archers. Ideally, we can get like a big Winds of Magic kind of composition, or, you know, some combo going there. I'll shoot you guys. Questing Knights can come and harass them in the back here. And good. So we've shattered most of the threats here. Hopefully they can break these Quarrelers, because every little bit counts. Pull you guys across the map. Looks like some giant Slayers making their way back over. And oh, unit's been wiped out. No problem. It's fine. We were planning on replacing the Questing Knights at some point anyways, getting a full Hippo stack. Because then Lewin can just dominate the Dwarves like easily. And sadly, I do think I'm going to have to deal with the Dwarves for the rest of this campaign. I don't think that there will be any respite from them. They're just too angry. They're just too angry at me, which is understandable. So, I mean, they started it, to be fair. Like, I don't even know what they were grudging on about. So we do have a Awakening of the Wood. This caster is getting really beat up by the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. My goodness, we need to bring the flying circus over here to help deal with this. All right, so let's just go in. I honestly think we could just brute force this. Let's get some Earthbloods here, heal those guys up. Let's get that firepower going, attack the Giant Slayers. Oh man, that caster is getting worked on. All right, we need to get in there and save that caster if we can. Yeah, okay, so let's save it. What's our HP? 261. Okay, the archers are piling in to help. Do we have any other flyers coming? We do. They can actually go get those. And I don't want to use a regrowth on her. Although at the end of the battle, we will obviously do as much healing as we possibly can. So a couple Warriors of Dragonfire Pass left. Hippogriff Knights flying overhead should do the job. Yeah, we got some damage on these guys, man. We gotta save up them wins. What do they have? Mostly Slayers. Yeah, Slayers, just all sorts of fun stuff all over the place. And that should crush the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. As the Questing Knights clean up the Longbeards, we chase down the Bolt Workers. All right, so yeah, the caster's back. We'll just go hide her in the trees for now. We can honestly just have her like run over there. It's fine. We'll get healing at the end of the battle. Healing single entities at the end of battle is definitely worth it. Okay, they are shattered. There's 11 models left. And we just have a ton of Slayers to worry about. So I think now it's the time for the old Lewin kind of surprise, the tickling of the pickle surprise. Archers can form ranks. They can start shooting at Slayers here, so let's kind of split the fire a little bit just to get some love on all the different Slayer units. And Lewin will run in and basically just be a tank. He's going to try and occupy their attention. Lewin has a lot of room before his healing cap too, so I think we're okay here. I don't know if this is even necessary. Hopefully they just pile in on Lewin, then we can just do this. Let's go ahead and pop the Lion Shield to get magic resist against Grombrindle. See, they didn't even pile in that much. They just sent one Slayer in there, so I don't know. Maybe the Winds of Magic was better used, although our reserves is still really good, so I'm not too concerned about it. All right, so we get back up. We bring that Slayer down to about half health. We have a couple dudes who can just chase down these dwarves, make sure they don't come back. Thorgrim's army, I don't think had as many Slayers in it. I have no idea what these archers are doing, man. Okay, let's pull them back. We could just Alpha Strike too. The Dragonback Slayers are definitely a pain. They are going to be very, very annoying to deal with. So let's just go back here, hammer down these units. 1 and 1, split a couple over there. Hopefully that'll be a bit of a distraction. Arcane Conduit. How many models are left? Only 3. Yeah, Slayers should turn around and chase. Hopefully leaving the archers be. We're just trying to, like, you know, screw up the AI a little bit. Let's go after the Longbeards there. Go, my peasant archers, be free! Be free! Royal Hippo Knights are so good against dwarves, man. It's crazy. All right, perfect. So they've turned to run. Let's go ahead and shoot the Dragonback Slayers, and then a couple of you guys can shoot these ones. Looks like we've crumped the Dwarf Warriors in the back. And these guys need to be careful. We don't want to lose models. That's where it becomes ugly. When we lose models, we lose a lot of HP on the battle map as well. And it looks like they're down. Cool. So let's get you questing knights over on the backside here. You other questing knights can move up. I think we're going to have to prepare for one last final dive to rule them all. Bring it down, bring it down. All right, let's fly back over. They're a little bit kind of messed up right now. Dragonback Slayers are definitely the ones I'm very, very kind of stressed out about. But ooh, look at that. That was good. That was money. That's exactly what we need right now. Gather the forces, muster them. We're 1 per 15. Pretty excited for that game 3 change that we're getting the consistent Winds of Magic, where it's just going to be 1 per 10 no matter what. I think that's a really, really nice change. All right, so Slayers are about down. Let's go ahead and get you guys shooting to the Dragonback Slayers and move onto the Longbeards back here. Just do a big old punch. We can pop the Sword of Corone here, and you guys can just kind of run away, hopefully. Yes, bring down the Dragonback Slayers. Bring them down. A couple of you guys go after those ones. Should get close to army losses. Going to be tricky considering that, you know, there's a fair amount of Unbreakable, including Grombrindle. He, of course, is Unbreakable. Longbeards are broken. Exactly what we want. We're pulling the Slayers away from the important fights. It looks like army losses just kicked in. So now we just need to Alpha Strike the Slayers. And in doing so, let's bring our caster over so we can get an Earthblood. And then we can just go in for a big dive on top of the Slayers. And with the, you know, just mass of models we have here, I think we have some questing knights like lurking in the back as well. All right, let's go chase them down. We got to make sure like nothing survives here, like nothing. All right, we're back up in the sky. Let's go after the Dragonback Slayers, get an Earthblood, and slam into the back of them at the same time with the cavalry. And you guys just run away from Grombrindle. He's going to be saved for last here. All right, Earthblood's going down. We can also drop a regrowth on any of the knights that are very beat up, so we'll drop one on these guys, and hopefully that will be enough. Yeah, Slayers are definitely taking a beating here. We can even get you in combat. Grombrindle, we'll just kind of waddle in a couple different directions. We'll save him for last. Lewin, Sword of Corone, and we can do a little bit of fast forwarding here as we just kind of finish these guys off. How many we got left? Looks a-okay. One of my favorite reasons why I like playing Order is because I don't have to fight the dwarves. I'm like, oh, I don't have to deal with the dwarves. But then every single campaign, it's just like, dude, here, you want some more dwarves? Have some. Merry Christmas. All right, so drop another Earthblood here. Just keep that healing coming. And I will do healing after the battle. So basically, we're just going to circle beat Grombrindle here. And, you know, you guys aren't going to have to watch it. I'll edit it out. But typically, you would want to sit and heal here after the battle a little bit. So there you have it. Drop another Earthblood. Ooh, I don't know if there's any other dwarves on the map. It looks like there is some. All right, so I'm going to do some healing, and we'll see you guys on the campaign map after all is said and done. Right, that was good. Let's go ahead and just do this. No chivalry for me, just misery. That's all we get. And that dwarf army is back, has 2 Longbeards. Not really a factor. We did get a level up. I didn't have a chance to heal this other character, which was unfortunate. It just kind of took me. I think it's auto-saving right now. There it is. Okay, let's give her the unicorn, actually, just so we can kind of evade the Dowie here. So now we have Thorgrim's army. This should be interesting. It's going to be a little bit of a harder fight, but see, the thing is, there's not the giant slayers are still here though. Yeah, that's a pain. We did assign the banners too. I'm just going to put the banners on, you know, the questing knights or whatever. It's fine. All right, so we got to fight this, and oh man, look how jacked he is. Holy shit, that's going to be hard. Well, we'll just rinse and repeat. Take out the missiles, and that will be that. All right, here we are. Let's get our units. Get our casters. We'll just hide this beast caster in the Shadow Realm for now. Get you, and then a couple questing knights can potentially chase down, you know, some artillery crews. The dwarves truly have been watching some multiplayer ladder videos. They've taken refuge up on the hill here, so we will do this. We're gonna do these guys up here and get our life caster going, Arcane Conduit, and our Winds of Magic reserve should be pretty fat. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we'll just save up, go use Dwellers Below, force them off their hill, and the questing knights can hopefully kind of drift around the back and go hide in these trees here. So we have a little bit of time to kind of, you know, let our Winds of Magic get back up and get our bearings and everything. So we'll do some fast forwarding now. Yeah. This is a big map. Definitely a big map. It's a shame that maps like this just aren't good for multiplayer because of how unfair they are, because there are so many cool looking maps in this game. Flame cannons certainly pack a punch. So let's go ahead and take the circuitous route here. Go around and make sure we have a safer angle of approach, or approach vector. Looks like they're repositioning. Look at them. They're white line camping and everything. Have they not seen the banner rules? All right, so let's move you guys here. Hippogriff Knights about ready to go. We can pull them down here. Have our questing knights get into the trees here. And where do we hit first? So we got flame cannons. That's actually a pretty sweet spot. So we'll go ahead and move up here. She's coming for it. And what's the range on this? Yeah, it's pretty far, actually. The flame cannon needs to sit still, though. We need it to stop moving for a second. Yeah, that damn gyrocopter might be able to pop me a little bit. You done moving? You done? You good? Okay. So we can actually overcast this, like so. That should do some big damage, and we should be able to juke those shots just fine. And or heal ourselves up. And that Dweller is coming in. Hopefully it actually kills the flame cannons. I don't know if it will, but that, at the very least, will get the Dwarven army moving, so we don't have to like worry about them camping up on the hill. Did it actually do much? Not really. That was pretty unfortunate. I should have offered like some better bait. It looks like they didn't want to move. All right, let's get you back here. 1 per 3 still, no problem. And the dwarves still chilling out up in the hills. We'll move around. After this, though, for like the rest of the episode, for those of you guys who are sick of seeing the dwarven fights, like we should be done with them. Like for now. What are they defending with? They got some flame cannons back here. Oh, this is good. So yeah, a lot of their armies coming down here. Ooh, cannon fire. Look at that, man. That's spicy. Hopefully the questing knights can kind of creep over here and shut down all their artillery. That would be really, really good. Yeah, this is good. They're abandoning their artillery up on the high ground. The classic AI move, moving down here. And now the questing knights can come and loop around and just butter the bread of everything that they love. It's a shame, man. I'm actually partially, like, somewhat allergic to dairy. It's not, like, bad. I can eat it, but, you know, it gives me a stuffy nose for, like, a couple hours. Don't lose anything. Come on, pull back. Pull back. Let's go. Give me those flame cannons. So we'll get you going there. Looks like this other flame cannon might be able to get some crossfire. We can pull you guys across, like so, and then this life caster can prepare. Really, really important we shut these down here. Let's actually split up a little bit. Have you guys go crash down the hill and get that flame cannon. We don't want to bunch up just in case they do manage to rip a shot. All right, so we have the Longbeards here. That's an easy kill. The archers can start sprinting across. Those malnutrition peasants can show us the meaning of haste. 1 flame cannon's offline. The other one should be offline here in a second. Hippogriff Knights should be able to crush this Dwarven Longbeard pocket. We'll pop Sword of Crone, because why the hell not? And let's go ahead and bounce up on those cannons right now. Yeah, we need to finish them off completely, though. But the cannons are actually killing models, whereas the other stuff isn't really that big of a threat. Our Lifecaster seems to be doing okay. Let's go ahead and drop a heal right here. Just heal up the flying beasts. So it looks like most of them are healing capped, obviously, from the previous engagement there. How many are left? It looks like 4 cannon crews. We want to shatter them. Very good. They're not going to come back. Now the dwarves are kind of at our mercy a little bit. We should be able to just pick them off as they kind of move around. Ooh, that flame cannon might actually hurt, though. Ay, ay, ay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, looks like I was looking at the HP bars. Didn't look too bad. So I think we're golden. These questing knights, though, huge MVPs. Killing these artillery stations of the dwarves is quite nice. And then forcing them to kind of, you know, waddle around the hills and things like that. They obviously don't enjoy that kind of shit. All right, so Lifecaster's here. Let's go ahead and start shooting at these giant slayers. And then we'll attack over here with the rest of our army and try and, like, lure the slayers that direction. Could do Awakening of the Wood, a couple other things like this to slow them down. That'll halt their advance a little bit. Oh, the flame cannon's going after the archers. Hurts there pretty bad. Let's go. Are they shattered yet? 2 models. Wow, I mean, 2 models and they're still not shattered. Goodness gracious. All right, pretty good. We got the flame cannon offline. Oh, shit, they have Iron Drakes. That's right. Oh, God, not Iron Drakes. Iron Drakes are not fun to deal with. So we have another Dwellers. We definitely need to get back. That was a little bit dicey. We did shut down the flame cannon, but I totally forgot they had Iron Drakes in their army. And the peasants can start running that way. We took out 1 unit of Slayers, more or less, and now we actually have some free Longbeards up on the high ground, which is great. Sitting in the trees, we'll kind of keep hanging out. Thorgrim's hunting, and a little bit disconjointed, but the peasant archers, they got the big armor coming in from the... do another Awakening of the Wood here just to slow those dwarves down. We can probably do a little bit of a dual-pronged attack, too. And the Trollhammer torpedoes are still near Slayers, which is what I'm trying to, like, avoid here. You guys down here, you guys down here. How are the peasant archers doing? It looks like they're running just fine. Get our Lifecaster up here to drop some heals, and let's see if we can get that stupid gyrocopter here real quick. That'd be pretty nice, although it looks like gyrocopters are pretty damn fast. It's not going to be easy. Let's keep juking. Flamethrowers coming in. Flamethrowers still hurt, obviously, so we don't want to stay there too long. And now I think we can go for this. Let's go ahead and pull you guys in. Let's get you guys in the back, going after that crew. And how's this caster doing? Our Lifecaster is looping up and around. We need to get those Trollhammer torpedoes offline stat. Those are like probably the biggest threat to us. One of the biggest threats, at least. We might lose some peasant archers to the Slayers, but that's whatever. I think it's beside the point. All right, healing caps. A lot of healing caps on our units. Let's go ahead and cross down here with all of these flying beasties. See if you can polish them off. And do I want to regrowth anything? Is anything really worth regrowthing? Probably this one that has like 4 models. It wouldn't be bad at all. And good. So we've gotten a nice little charge. Flame cannons are shut down. Trollhammer torpedoes. We need to solidify our forces now, though. and just kind of move back. Yeah, just like so. We could chase down the gyrocopter. We can use that as like an escape target for our army. Questing Knights pulling back here. These gold chevron questing Knights have done pretty well for themselves. They can charge into you guys. No, still got to be careful. All right, so Slayers are about to catch us. This is a good opportunity for us to go kill the Slayers and just stay away from the main army. Some of the hippos are so trapped in there. But, you know, I think the battle's won more or less already. It's just about, you know, getting the good resolution here so we're not too beat up on the campaign map. All right, coming across, Thorgrim and the boys. Yeah, some of the hippos are getting very, very stuck, which is too bad, but we got to kill these Slayers. So let's do this. Go for like a bit of an alpha strike here. We can even pull in and like cast a Flock of Doom just to really, really punish them. These are giant Slayers. They are giant Slayers, that is for sure. Let's actually pull in some peasants to fight here. Looks like Oath of Vengeance going down from Thorgrim. He's just all jacked with his gear over there. Yeah, we took some damage, but that Dwarven army's pretty beat up. One questing knight unfortunately got left. We can have you guys just withdraw off the battlefield so I don't make stupid mistakes with them. Watch the battle just be like razor close and I just like lose because I didn't have those guys there. That'd be really funny. All right, doing this. Regrowths on you guys. Just getting the fat heals wherever we can. The Slayers have been polished off pretty good, so we can pull back, utilize our cycle charging. Staying away from Thorgrim obviously is also a good idea. And the heals were pretty good there. So, yeah, Peasant Archer is grinding. How many Slayers do we have left? Like 7? Yeah, okay, that's fine. God damn! So sick of fighting dwarves! I hate it! I hate it so much! Alright, casters get into the trees. Where do we go? Do we just punish these dwarves here again? I think so. I think we just go finish off the Slayers. There's still another unit of giant Slayers coming, which is lovely. You guys set up back here if we can, and then these two peasants can go ahead and retreat from Thorgrim. How many Slayers do we got? Looks like just a handful, 4, and then right here we have 6. Hopefully the big birds can actually finish them off. I'm not losing a caster to any stupid shit. Okay, that's good. That's like one of my things that happens to me a lot. I always like just like lose a caster. I'm just like, especially in campaign when you have like 5 of them running around on the battlefield. Sometimes it's pretty easy to do. All right, so back here we have what appears to be no Slayers. So we're gonna move in, get 3 of you going after you. 2 of you going after this center mass, and then Lewin and Homeboy can go after this one. That should be enough stopping power to keep them busy here. As far as shooting goes, we go after the giant Slayers. Caster can just kind of drift down and under here, although we got to watch out for those dwarves there. Yep, this should be good damage. We should be able to shut down, you know, most of the range tools here. It looks like Oath of Vengeance coming. Oh, attack orders were dropped. That's too bad. I think those are the ones I had going after the Trollhammers too. Yeah, that's too bad. Damn. Slayers are on the way over. We'll drop an Awakening of the Wood to try and halt their advance a little bit. That will slow them down. We'll drop an Earthblood to heal up the Hippo Knights to the best of our abilities. And Lewin, how many of the Trollhammers are still here? It looks like 6. Okay, this is good. Yeah, this is good. It's still a very scrappy fight though, man. All right, we can shoot those Slayers, hopefully finish them off. And how are the Hippogriff Knights doing? Let's go ahead and bounce over here. Just try and get away from the Slayers that are chasing us here. Giant Slayers are such a pain, man. We do have Shield of Thorns, but let's just save up the Winds of Magic for healing at this point. All right, scatter to the winds, my peasants, scatter. I think Lewin is like strong enough that he could probably carry this on his own. Right, Lion Shield, you never know if they have like weird magic damage shit in their army. Dwarves have some. They have like Grombrindle, they have they got some other tricksy traps. Master Engineers can do it with Fiery Ring of Thori, but I mean aside from that I guess not too much. Okay, more Earthbloods on our birds. Let's go ahead and go up in the sky again, get away from the Slayers down there. And now we can like loop back across. We need to rally our Slayers where we can. What are these, Longbeards? Longbeards! We will. The high ground is our friend now. The giant Slayers have done their part. Let's go ahead and dive on these Iron Drakes, try and finish them off. We can't catch that damn gyro. Like AI, that one thing you could say about the AI making bad decisions is they're pretty good at microing units. Like if you instantly when you target something, they'll start running if it's like in range. So pretty damn obnoxious. All right, back up we go. Let's keep looping around. The archers are here, so let's finish off these Slayers. Pull some more archers here. And see what we can accomplish. How's our Lifecaster doing? Ooh, almost caught by the dwarves there. That could have been a little bit precarious. Get you guys up. Back up in the sky with everyone. Let's get our bearings. These archers can hopefully start shooting down into some of the giant Slayers, which there are 31 of them. That's no joke. And these archers can start shooting into these giant Slayers while the whole posse just runs over here to just hammer these guys down. You can see how easy it is to kill the Longbeard units. Like if they showed up with a full army of Slayers, that would actually be like Gotham's Reckoning. I would be in big trouble. Okay, so we're getting the firepower. Always nice to have a couple peasants. Full Hippo stack would obviously be stronger, but, you know, considering the circumstances of the battle, and or not battle, but the campaign, you can't just, like, recruit everything willy-nilly, right? Bring down the Slayers! There's only 18 of them left! Oh, God, there's 2 left here! The peasants finish them off. Are there any more Slayers we need to worry about? Not really. These Longbeards, man, they're so tanky, man. They're so damn tanky. Let's keep you guys running. And the Beastcaster still lurking. We do have our Manticore summons, which will be useful for finishing off Thorgrim. We'll just do that when the time comes. Okay, so let's go after the range tools, most notably the Iron Drake Trollhammer Torpedoes. That's like one of the few that can actually dunk on us pretty good here. We have another Earthblood for our Flying Air Force. Let's drop that. Very nice. Restoring HP is always a very welcome thing. Get you guys to go finish off those two. Thorgrim is waddling on his toilet seat after. Always reminds me of, whenever I see Thorgrim, it makes me think of the, How Do You Kill That Which Doesn't Live from South Park. You remember the World of Warcraft episode? Yeah, it's pretty fun. All right, so Trollhammer Torpedo here with 2 models. Don't really need to worry about it too much anymore. We're at the final moments of this battle, I think. We'll save the Earthbloods. Our army is beat to shit. We've just had to fight 2 Dwarf 20 stacks with, like, you know, not the most optimized force. Okay, oh, look at this. We're actually going to get the gyros. The AI, a very rare mistake there. Let's just get the gyrocopters. Oh, get them. Get them. All right, the gyros are down. Let's go take out these Iron Drakes. They're actually hurting us. And we could drop a big Earthblood on our blob here again. Once again, we drop the heals and just pull back where we can. I think they're more or less out of Slayers. I don't think there's too much left. Thorgrim is going to be a pain. He's got, like, all the gear, but so too does King Lewin. King Lewin's a beast. You can see he's got, you know, anti-large and all sorts of other shit going on. All right, we've done it. All right, my friends. So we're going to heal, take care of some housekeeping, and then we'll just go beat up the characters here. Here, this entire episode is just going to be one massive turn of fighting the dwarves. They've been forced back, which is good. Hopefully not to plague us again. Oh, look at that. We caused terror when fighting dwarves. Not terribly useful since he already causes terror, but it's okay. So Lewin's leveled up. I can't remember what I was doing with him. It looks like we got Lightning Strike. We got all of his good combat abilities, which is good. Casualty replenishment for knight units isn't terrible. So this is for questing knights, Grail Knights, and Knights of the Realm. Yeah, we're just going to keep upgrading his, like, high-tier upgrades. And our Lifecaster's leveled up, which we already have Immortal, so don't need to worry about that. And, yeah, it seems like all is good in the realm. As far as abilities go, we can get Flesh to Stone, although the missile resistance is actually a useful thing. Now, can we hard march back? We might be able to get some distance back to our territory. I think it's okay. Like, if the dwarves want to fight now, like, it's all good. Because here we're at least replenishing, so... Oh, what a turn. Hot damn. Okay, we'll try for peace with the dwarves. I mean, dude, we've beaten the brakes off the dwarves this whole campaign. But the problem is I don't want to go into their territory and waste time because it doesn't progress me towards my end goal. I came on today and I was like, you know what? This is gonna be probably close to the last episode, and then suddenly just 2 erect dwarven armies appear, and it's like, nope. How about another 5 episodes? How does that sound to you guys? Well, yeah, maybe you guys like it. So yeah, you can see the dwarves are like making peace with people now, which is always a good sign. Sylvania is like super easy. Like Fay Enchantress is like, even Fay with just her hero squad could solo like all their armies. So, although Helman Gorst is at our gates, which is fine. Chilfroy will just give him the dirty as well. Chilfroy, the legend, is actually his title now. Pretty cool. I didn't do that. I guess it's something in the game that gives him that title. All right. So Devoted. Yeah. Sword of Cain. Very cool. Dwarves, please. Oh! They're taking peace! It's over! It's finally over! Oh my... you want to give some money too, buddy? Oh, look at that. Wow. You know, that's a great deal. Okay. Oh, God, it's finally over! Peace treaty. I feel like it's, like, not real.
I agree.
Okay. It is over. The conflict with the dwarves. Now we can actually focus on the shit that matters here in this campaign. So, Kara Kern, do we want to keep that just for the iron supply? I don't know. Anyways, Fay Enchantress is going to go here and just karate chop this city. We're just going to make our way through. I would like to capture all this. That's actually stuff that I want. What the hell's going on over here? Is that a WA target? Oh, it looks like it is. Okay. So let's go. Let's do it, my knights. Looks fine. And yeah, we'll just lightning strike this down. We'll raise it to the ground, which is fine. And raising, of course, will give us the chivalry, which we need to win this campaign. Raise it. Can we get back to our own territory to avoid attrition? It looks like we take almost no attrition damage. I'm pretty sure we got like a trait that helps with that, so it's not that big of a deal. Waldenhof will actually settle, though, because we can like take over the whole vampiric like rat's nest over there. Faye, does she have all the magic she needs? That's the question. Secret to the Grail gives magic resist for Grail Relic. Yeah, we don't give a shit about that. Earthing is good for Overcast, and then we can go down the Red Tree and buff up the Grail Knights from there. Hopefully we'll get there. I don't know. We might not get to like the optimized Grail stack, but we'll get pretty damn close. Cool. So yeah, Chivalry's going up. Oh my god, I can't tell you guys how exciting it is to be like done fighting the dwarves. It is such a liberating feeling. So mass level ups from the training, which is cool. And I know a lot of people criticize the training as like a pick. Personally, I like it because if you're like one sliver of experience away from leveling up, it's the difference between you getting that spell and not getting it right. Just my 2 cents. I mean, maybe in the long run, like for a long, like min-maxed campaign, it might not be the best, but for like short campaigns, which is what I play, I actually think it's okay. Cool. So do we have both unique buildings coming? We don't have the Corone tournament grounds. Oh god, that's so good. Look at the control and all that goodness it gives. That's most of our money, but it's fine. What do the Vampiric Armies look like over here? So we have a Vargulf situation, and we have Helmengorst. So we'll just move like right here. Yeah, it's fine. And we have our second army coming up too, so we can get over yonder. I don't know if he could defeat it though. This like Chilfroy's army is kind of janky. So we'll go here. We could even just chill in the city because I feel like next turn we'll be able to like march him out to help, which is cool. All right, so buildings, we can do this to get the upgraded economy going. He's doing his thing. Lewin. Man, the dwarves just freaking hate us, I'm sure. They'll probably declare war. Like, we put them down to strength rank 60, just like taking out their full 2 armies there. Lewin definitely needs to do some recruitment. So we can go and do global recruitment, which is kind of inefficient. Considering I could run over here, but I don't want to, like... I want him to crash over here and start doing some work, too. Okay, global... we could do some global questing night recruitments just to get like some meat back on them bones. Man, it's so expensive to do the globals for the other ones. Do that. That's 4 turns. Goddamn. It's 4 turns, man. That is a lot of time to be spent. Okay, so we have Gotrek just hanging out. Gotrek the Devoted. Oh, look at that. Gotrek is... I didn't know. Take Gotrek for a pious man, but apparently he is. This is just in case. Now that the dwarves aren't a threat here anymore, honestly, I don't mind disbanding all these archers. It's just not necessary. And you can see that puts our economy back up. We'll keep Gotrek and Felix there because they don't really cost anything, which is fine. We'll keep him here just in case the stupid Dread Fleet wants to like siege us. And Sophia Savior, she can head on over to the Vampiric lands because, you know, we need to get rid of the foul taint, the taints of the vampires. In the city, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you need to do to abandon it. Maybe you have to like own it for a certain period of time, but... Nonetheless, we will play it by ear. Oh, there you go. Okay, click to abandon the settlement. This will generate 420 income next turn. My concern is that the vampires will just retake it. Maybe the Sons of Sigmar will. I don't know. Let's give it a try. So we'll do this, and we will do this. Looks fine. And yeah, you know, interesting. We could just like keep letting the vampires like take it over and keep raising it. I feel like that's kind of like a cheese, right? Any other diplomacy we want to do? Let's see who else we're at war with. I never, ever thought I would get peace with the dwarves. I have to be completely honest with you guys. I am very surprised. Greybeard's Prospectors don't want peace. I'm just trying to get rid of like unnecessary enemies and like the stupid Dread Fleet, just a meme over there in the bushes. All right, I think everybody's moved. Lewin is like back in the city, just chilling out. And we can do some global recruitment next turn. Yeah, let's keep one questing night just as like a sweeper unit. These guys do have chevrons, so I don't want to replace them. And the dwarves are now just like out here chilling. Helmengorst will meet Chilfroy the Legend next turn, which is going to be interesting. And I believe we had a paladin running up here too, like a wild paladin who was making his way up north to join the cause. Chivalry's looking good. We should be able to get to the 1600 at the very least in this episode. And let's go ahead and pass. Man, what a campaign. So Mordheim's going to be abandoned. It's just a pain. I don't need to deal with that. Yeah, I forgot to run Zenet. So many like little things here. So yeah, now that the dwarves are our friends, it certainly opens up a lot of freedom. I think the High Elves are the other ones I'm a little bit concerned about. Like I feel like they could declare war on me and that would just be an unholy pain in the butt. So I'll probably give the High Elves like a small gift here just to tide them over. Because, you know, I'm deep in the vampire lands, right? I don't want to be... Oh, look at that. The dwarves are smashing the Von Karsteins. That's cool. Just all their armies like taking attrition over there. Okay. Wow, did we intercept him? Like, why is he attacking me? Okay. What is this shit? Lady Hulu, no! What a shitty auto-resolve. That was like 90%. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Lady Hulu? Apparently not the premier streaming service. False. I feel like that auto-resolve was worth it just for the meme of Lady Hulu dying, but Netflix living. All right. Can we win this? I feel like it's not worth it. Like, we'll go get Marienburg back right now. That's fine. Chauffroy will go and deal with it. Oh my god. Lady Hulu killed in battle. Oh my god, that's so funny, dude. Poor Hulu. Lady Netflix probably set that up. She probably like laid ambush there. Normally, you know, guys, like, hopefully you don't mind the auto resolves here and there. After fighting just those grindy fights with the dwarves, I'm just like, whatever, you know. It's like, we'll get in there and fight when we need to. Okay, the Chaos Invasion is here. Just in time for the Order Tide to get their shit together. Lady Hulu has died. Oh no, the tragedy of all time. We'll go to Corone. Recruit a new damsel. We'll just get... It's actually going to be higher level too, which is funny. Unfortunately, no really great traits here, but that's fine. So we'll just get what? Determined gives you ITP. Yeah. All right, so Lady... Oh, what's her name going to be? Lady, we need a... I feel like we need a streaming service to compete with Lady Netflix. There's got to be the ongoing rivalry, right? Lady... Is that Shutter, I think is what it's called? Lady Shutter? Yeah. No, is that... I can't remember. Lady Amazon Prime. There you go. All right. So, let's get this. Get the heals. Keep going. Get the magical reserves. And that should be fine. Chilfroy is going to go stomp the yard now. He's very upset about losing his girlfriend there. Dire Tides in the north. Oh, Chilfroy got the poison. He got the Gorse trait. That's cool. All these like weird vampiric creatures just trolling us, which is always fun. Yep, so we got the red tree. We're all covered there, guided by the lady. He's got like the peasant tech, which is so funny. He's just going to be like a hero stack with peasants this entire campaign. Yeah, although we do have the one for the high-end units as well. I don't know. What do we want to get here? Shit. I mean, I guess we could just make him a little bit better in combat, which is, you know, always welcome. All right, so do we have Dark Elves? No, there's no Dark Elves here. Let's go finish this army off. That should be a very easy auto-resolve. Vampires, they don't run. What if that actually just like killed another character? That'd be so funny. All right, this is great. Now we're getting chivalry. This is what I'm talking about, just like squashing the vampires, right? We are taking vampiric attrition, and we've got mass level ups across the board. Do we need any more red tree stuff? Not really, so we're just gonna get Scarred Veteran. HP is always good. Yeah, I think we just lost our healer, which is too bad, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Paladins are all very high level. I think you don't need immortality on them, I learned, because when their vows are completed. Speaking of, I should probably get the vows. Oh man, we could have just gotten that vow right there. That's too bad. Vows. Okay, looks fine. We'll go through this whole army in just a second and do the vows. Yeah, okay, I was just checking to make sure. All right, so for you, hard to hit. Very, very strong. And yeah, Scarred Veteran. And have you done your vow as well? Successfully. Unfortunately, that was one of the ones the AI had, so it just like made poor decisions here. This might be an easy auto, actually, considering how beat up their army is. Like, this is a pretty easy fight for us with our hero goon squad, but I'm just going to auto it just to save time. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll take that out. And we definitely want Marienburg. Raising it, we could raise and settle, but I think just occupying is fine. Raise and occupy? Yeah, let's just occupy it. Because it has a big cash cow in it, right? Yeah, so let's get to level 2. Chilfroy and the gang is leveled up once again. The full plate armor is coming to bear. All those combat abilities they have are quite good. All right. So with the capital, is there anything we need to do? Not really. We definitely want to get the blacksmiths upgraded everywhere we can. It looks like we have. The cellar, of course, we don't want to ruin our industry. Just looking at our our less developed regions to see if there's anything that's really pertinent here. Oh, certainly, we want to get the blacksmith there. Tap room, how is public order on my coastal cities? Looks like it is in the red at the moment, so we'll go ahead and upgrade that. And down here, do we have the blacksmith leveled up? We do. Public order is at -8 at the moment. For what reason? Difficulty level, desolation, next turn only. Okay, it's just when chaos arrives. That's fine, no biggie. And who are you? Must be one of my paladins. It looks like this one's like sauce to the gills though. He's one of the ones where there's like nothing else to spend. Yeah, let's get some leadership, whatever, it's fine. Oh, okay, look at that. The Empire's coming in to do some work as well. So Fay Enchantress can't quite reach. Can we reach this? I think we can. Yeah, okay, cool. So we can reach this, and we actually will settle this. We'll purge the vampiric lands, let the Sons of Sigmar take over these territories, and we should be good to go from there. All right, move it in. Auto-resolve. Raising for chivalry is certainly tempting, but I think just occupying is fine here. That'll let us like kind of lick our wounds a little bit. Fay Enchantress has crazy good Untainted too. Like it's super, super intense. All right, so just get the farms. Do we need Gatehouse here? Probably not. I don't know. The Untainted building we'll just build in the main region here. Take growth. All right, very good. So the vampiric threat is getting karate chopped. The Warriors of Chaos up in the north. We could perhaps send King Lewin to deal with them. So now we want to get, let's see, all the buffs for the Grail Guardians. Weapon strength for Grail Guardian units. All right, perfect. So that's good. Have we done all the vows here? We have. I'm pretty sure the like all the Fay stuff is like pretty geared out. The Magic Power Reserve and Campaign Line of Sight. Level 34. Assassinate, just in case we want to bounce out and deal with agents. Like I said, it's probably the next best after you get all the combat stuff for these guys. Charge bonus. All right, Alberic is here. Looks like he wasn't even really needed in this particular conquest. Alberic can, I don't know, I feel like his army's like so weird. What does he have to do to get his shit going? Kill 5 enemy lords in battle. Oh, it's going to take some time. My reputation. All right, so we'll loop down and under. Alberic can go deal with Grung Zint here in a moment. Is it part of any territory? No. So we'll just raise that to the ground to get the chivalry. Do we want to get extra walls? Usually you don't need walls too much with Bretonnia. Do you want to get like trebuchet tech or some weird shit like that? I don't know. Let's just get the walls. Screw it. It'll stop asking me. We'll get the Untainted going over to the Vampiric lands. The Order Tide. Oh, you know, everything is back to normal now. The Order Tide is just squashing its foes. You know? All's good. Lewin can come back and actually recruit. I don't know if he's really needed here anymore. How many turns is it going to take? God, it takes so long. I guess we're just doing global recruitment with Lewin, man, because that's just going to take way too long for him to get back there. Lewin can also just beeline in and start dealing, like, crushing the vampires on this side of the map. Looks like he doesn't have any paladins in his army either. I feel like he needs a paladin, but I guess the other paladin we have is going up to join the other force. Traversing through the forest is indeed dangerous. The wood elves there, very, very ornery, to say the least. So we'll send Lewin in. He's going to go hard march. Like, it's fine. We'll take all the shit, and then life will be good. Just watch the dwarves, like, do something the AI never does and just, like, backstab us with everything. Is it improving? Oh, it is improving, actually. That's nice. Look at that. Maybe we'll be friends with the dwarves. Get, like, a trade agreement. We can talk about the good old days where we used to go fisticuffs. It's going to be great. So I'm sending the damsels en masse over here so they can use their Untainted to cure the Vampiric lands. Oh, Volkmar's coming in. Oh man, Volkmar might actually steal territories from me. That's a shame. Maybe I should just start raising and abandoning these places. We're just here for the crusade. Now, as far as future expansion goes, I mean, if I really wanted to expand, I could just push the border princes into the trash can. You know, take all those territories up on the edge of the Badlands, but I don't know if we'll get that far, honestly. Okay, Volkmar left, which is good. We want some of this. Looks like a confederation between Karak Kadrin and Karazakarak. And what's going on here? Richmond doing his thing. Oh my god, look at all these agents just cackling at me, assaulting the garrisons. We'll take Eschen next. Nobody can stand up to the Fay Enchantress's army, that's for sure. Chaos is coming too. I mean, that's actually a good opportunity for Fay. Huh. Do we just beeline north with Fay and just, like, ignore these territories? Like, I feel like the Empire's squashing them. Because the Chaos armies are, like, just full of chivalry, right? We could even get the Verdict to help us fight the Dark Gods. Alright, so Chilfroy's got some level ups. Lady Netflix will get Pan's Pelts. Paladin here is also leveled up. He already has Immortality. And you can just go take this out. Hopefully that'll be an easy auto-resolve for you. Boom. Very good. Raise it to the ground. Alright, that's some more chivalry. That should kick in soon. It looks like we're over 1,500 now, so we're on the final stretch of the campaign. Chilfroy's going to go back up and just enjoy his Bretonnian wine. The legend of Chilfroy continues, and now he's got Lady Amazon Prime to contest with Lady Netflix, so hopefully they will all get along. We'll see how it goes. And what else do we have? All right. Looks like he's held up. Vows, yeah. Man, that vow's going to take a while to get. I mean, we could send him on some, you know, some mission of sorts. Peasant duty. Peasant duty commandment gives additional 3% taxes. Coastal expansion. I feel like the coastal expansion isn't bad. Because we are going to be building on the coast, so why not get that? It does help in terms of a macro perspective. The Empire really, really strong now. We need to make sure that we're still friends. Who else is like strength rank? I think the High Elves are pretty strong too. Let's go ahead and offer a small gift. See if they'll like improve our relations with them. Okay, Faye, what are we doing? Who do we have here? Manfred? Okay, getting a trait for Manfred would be cool. Chaos, I guess Chaos will find its way down here, although the Order Tide might just squash them. I don't know. It's hard to say. So we'll go to Eschen. I think that's part of this province. Yeah, okay, it is. Cool. So we'll go to Eschen, then Castle Temple off here. Or Drakenhof it is, yeah. So we have a pretty easy auto here, but we will do this, continue to fight. We'll fight that fight. You know, we haven't had a fight with a while in the Fay Enchantress, like actually on table here, so. Lewin's making his way over. He's going to suffer some attrition, which is a little bit unfortunate. How can we get through without suffering too much attrition? I have big, expensive units, so I obviously don't want to suffer it. Crossing the river here is a pain. Are we going to suffer attrition? Yeah, pretty much no matter where we go. The dwarves obviously are just going to hate on us no matter what we do. Do we want to take this? I mean, that's all vampire territory. Pretty juicy. All right, let's hard march. How close can we get? What's the fastest way? Just nothing. Just no good options, really, to be honest. So do we have the Chaos Decree? We're going to want to get that. I think we're about to finish the water pumps, which gives us income from farms, which is, you know, it's okay. But we'll do the Ruinous Decree soon, because we are going to be fighting Chaos soonish. So can we go over here? The march will get us across the river here. That seems like an okay route. Still a little bit ugly, but I think Lewin is strong enough with his Hippo Knights. We'll do it. We'll be, even if we lose this army to some stupid shit. Like if the dwarves were still at war with us, you know, that could be a problem. All right. Yeah, looks okay. Looks like these guys are not taking any attrition for some reason, which I'm sure I just could figure out. All right, upgrade that to get the armor across all of our armies. Miscellaneous stuff we need here. Not really. And I think we're good. I think we're all good, man. Life's doing its thing. Cutting these Pegasus Knights seems like a good idea, too. I really don't see any need for them. It does make him a little bit more functional in combat, but I mean, what threats do we even still have in this part of the realm? I wish he had his stupid vow, because then he could be a fairy. He could, like, ferry things over to our other lords, right? All right, let's cut the Pegasus Knights for now. That'll put us up to a pretty reasonable amount of money, and just pass now. So he'll head back. Alberic, we'll find a place for him. Damsel's moving in. Eschen is sieged. So we'll get Eschen, and that will probably be the end of the episode. And then I think the next one should actually be the last one. I'm not sure. There's much to do. You can see Lewin and hanging out with the dwarves. They're all friends now. We're all on good terms. But taking the Vampiric Lens is definitely a good start. I actually want it from like an economic standpoint, just so I can maintain my power level. Raising it would be good, but I mean, I still think we can win with other methods, right? There's probably some tech, too, that still gives me chivalry. I should look into that. But hope you guys have been enjoying this campaign. It's been quite a bit of fun having an offline campaign just going. I think I prefer live streaming them, but, you know, it's kind of cool to be able to just jump on at night and bang these out, too. It's a blast. I've always enjoyed Bretonnian campaigns. They just feel smooth and fun. And the chivalry mechanic, I think, even though it's a little bit older, right? The Bretonnian rework is a little bit dated. It's still, like, good. It's like it has this cool, like, endgame objective, even though the final fight's pretty damn easy. Yeah, no thanks. Appreciate it. Dovidenia. We'll see you guys on the other side. And the Warriors of Chaos. They come. I think we'll send this Paladin out to join Lewin's army. Alberic is just going to be kind of... I don't know. What can we even do with Alberic? You know what? We can send Alberic down to fight the Dread Fleet. That would be really funny. We should have kept the Pegasus, but it's fine. It'll net us some pretty good money here. The hell? The Tomb Kings? What are they doing? Oh my god, is this guy declaring war? Yeah, we'll have Chilfroy go squash this goblin too. He can't be chilling in our base, just unimpeded. Alright, so Paladin, the Beast Splitter. We'll head on over here. Can we reach the city without a hard march? Doesn't look like it. So we're moving. Taking a little bit of attrition. Oh, we want to get across the breach here. Can we get out of attrition? Doesn't look like it. That's fine. Okay, it's just some janky vampire army. Waldenhof is here. We can upgrade this because we are going to be developing the infrastructure here. Let's go to Eschen. It is a damn siege battle, which is very annoying. I mean, yeah, we'll fight it. We'll see you guys on the map. All right, here we are. Siege battles with Grail Guardian stacks it's not the best thing in the world. So what we'll probably do is just use our characters to minimize our losses. And just, honestly, just use our character Goon Squad. I think all three of our Paladins are flying, so 1 and 2. Start deployment, start battle, and let's just run in there and get down and dirty. So, yeah, we should be able to just take the gatehouse, and then from there we'll show them the meeting of Mortis Engine. So let's go. Fast forward here at this point. And the Grail Guardians can be pulled in, you know, when they're needed. If they're needed, which I think this will actually be kind of fun to, like, test out the prowess of our characters and see what they can accomplish here. Why are we taking damage? Okay, very good. So the gate should be down soonish. It's at 25%. What do we have in here? Mostly Graveguard, a couple other things like that. We have Chalice of Potion charges. We have Awakening of the Wood. And yeah, we can do it, man. We're just going to move in there. We'll send the Green Knight in first. Just let him like blob everything up. He's very tanky, right? Especially against like, you know, anything that isn't magic damage. All right, Green Knight's going in. So we're going to go ahead and go normal speed now. Looks like he's certainly having a good time. But let's go ahead and overcast the Dwellers below. Favor of the Fay. And that Dwellers should be quite nasty. We'll move the Paladins in now too. Go my Paladins. Go the Fay Enchantress. Use the Chalice of Potions as well. Nuke those units. And now we can fast forward again. Just got to watch out for like healing. Make sure there's nothing important we're missing. I feel like vampires are like one of the easiest factions to fight when an AI is controlling it. But when a player's controlling it, it becomes like a whole different beast, you know? Alright, so let's drop a heal here. Heal up all our characters. That'll heal up the Green Knight. Although it looks like it might not have hit the Green Knight, which is unfortunate. Take out the beast. Take out the Bargulf. Yes, go my precious. Faye has pretty good winds of magic regeneration too, so we drop Dwellers below. Nuke those units. Don't need to overcast at that time, and it looks like we're still 1 per 3. Very good. So pretty much the whole vampire army has fallen to our characters. And yeah, that little vampiress there looks like she wants a piece of the boys. Let's move it in, get the Green Knight. We can go ahead and regroup him back in group 2. Hey, round 2. Round 2. Fight. All right, so let's grab a couple Grail Guardians. They can come in and help just for the thematics, but we really don't need them, to be honest. All right, so just keep going. Fay and company keep bumping and grinding. Yeah, it's getting a little bit messy. Manfredo might come over as well. No, it looks like Manfred's chilling. It's like he's like your classic final boss in a video game. He watches all his minions die, and then just comes in and is like, oh, the final boss is here now. Yes, good. All right, so Dwellers below, quite a strong spell. We'll send in the Grail Knights just to, you know, soften these guys up a little bit. Granted, that Dwellers probably will deal with most of that force. We do have Earthbloods as well. Drop an Earthblood there, heal the dudes up. What are these, Graveguard? Okay, let's get in there. Weapon strength isn't too crazy. It's more about like tankiness with Grail Guardians. They're just like super meaty. We don't have all the upgrades yet, so they're not like optimized either. Pretty close to it, but yeah, they're getting there. They're in the family. And you can see they can still grind shit down, and they're taking like 0 damage from these Graveguard, right? All right, I guess we just got to keep fighting over here. Vampire is dead. Our characters have done the job. Come on, give it to us. I think Manfred would get squashed by my 3 Paladins. Let's go put his name to the test. Let's go give him the good old Leonidas treatment here. So Paladins, let's go. They actually have items too. So pop this, pop this. Do we have Helm? I think we have Helm of Discord on one of them. Yeah, we do. Cool. So Manfred getting his butt whipped by the 3 Paladins. Drop an Earthblood on him. A little bit of cheating, but you know, vampires cheat anyway, so. All right, there you have it. Oh, the Mortis Engine's still here, but we don't want to fight that. Mortis Engine actually can't hurt us. So let's get you guys, and yeah, the Paladin should be able to deal with that Mortis Engine, no problem. So yeah, we lost probably a couple Grail Guardians. If we wanted to, we could have just fought with nothing, and it would have been fine. Really? Because the Fay Enchantress got 9,300 value. Dude, Faye is so powerful in campaign. I feel like if you gave her like Sword of Cain and like a bunch of ward save items, she would just be like this indestructible raid boss, right? She's got a pretty good lore of magic. I mean, the Dwellers below is really what did most of that, but holy shit, 9,300. It's pretty crazy, huh? So Manfred von Baldstein here has fallen. I can't remember what the trade is for defeating him. I don't think it's actually that good even. So tempted to just raise this, but I do want to like take these because these are nice like economic territories we can build up, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna play it as if we are playing a long campaign. We don't need a gatehouse here. And what is the trait for Manfred? Let's find out here in a second. Maybe we already have it. I think we already have it. I think she's already beaten down Manfred several times. All right, so getting our Grail Guardians all sauced up. Get the specialist for the agent actions. I think we have the charge bonus on all of them. And what would be really nice would be to have like an auto queue, so you could like queue the path that you want the skill points to take, so you don't have to like manually do that every turn. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, the Untainted is getting better in this region. Move you guys over there. Lewin is about ready to take the party to the vampires. Chilfroy the Legend will go squash this rogue army here.
Strike them down.
You have elected to declare war. Your allies. Okay, that's fine. Sounds good. For a second, I was like, does this goblin have like a huge doom stack I'm not aware of? Does he have a lot of friends? Oh my god, is he going to get out of reach of me? Oh, that's so annoying. Come on. They always take that like extra step afterwards. You know, it was a tense moment. Just watch the goblin like kill lady Netflix or Amazon Prime. All right, so they've been destroyed. Should give us a little bit of chivalry. We're at about 1,500. And Chilfroy's leveled up once again. So Chilfroy, we're getting him nice and beastly in combat. Extra 15% HP is no joke. Puts him close to 5,000. You can march back to the city here. Chilfroy, of course, usually doesn't like marching. He's a little bit of a... be a little lazy sometimes. Let's go to the next tier. We build walls here because Norska just has a hard-on for that territory. Now, Alberic, what do we even do with you? I mean, okay. That answers my question. Dark Elves are actually off the coast, so with Alberic, we'll go recruit something a little bit different here. And he can go and fight the Dark Elves. That actually, you know, solves our problem to an extent. Upgrade the farms at the coastal cities. We definitely upgrade this to a tier 5 settlement. And looks good, yeah. Get the growth, get the control. Massive Orcal has some building slots. Again, not really much we want to do there. The economy will never be that great there, unfortunately. And yeah, no threats in the south. How are the High Elves doing? Are they liking us more? It looks like it's improving. Yeah, that's nice. So they liked the gifts we have offered them. Lewin, next turn should be good to go. Let's pass. And we will do one more turn. Vampires are giving us all the traits. If we could find Isabella von Karstein, that would be the best. She gives the best trait. She gives the one for regeneration. So if we could get that on the Fay Enchantress, that would be mighty good. Mighty good indeed. Yeah, I mean, I guess if we were just speedrunning and trying to like get to the 2,000 chivalry as fast as possible, raising these territories would be smart. But honestly, they're pretty good, especially Castle Drakenhof. It has like a huge gold mine. Oh, no thank you. We're going to come take that. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll take Castle Drakenhof so we have the full province. And then after that, we can just go ahead and raise everything else. Oh man, the vampires. They're making their last stand. Durthu, hey man, Diplomacy Non-Aggression Pact, who are you fighting with? You're at war with the Empire. No thank you. I don't want to piss off my Imperial allies, who I've got a pretty good relationship. We've been working quite well here. Crumping it out. I don't know what the Chaos is looking like. I would imagine Archeon and the boys are doing okay. They usually get like kind of far and then they just peter out a little bit. So, Bjornlings. Knights of the Flame. Look at the vampires. They're all like doing techno dancing here. They're like waving their arms in the air. Like, yeah. All right. Assault failure. Lewin and the boys. Let's get in there. Take out the city. Which now we can't complete the province, so just raising it to the ground is 100% the prudent choice. See this? And let's get that chivalry. Very good. Very good. And yeah, it seems that like we take a little bit of attrition, but it's not too much. As far as Lewin goes, I think we were going up the Grail Guardians tree. So yeah, trying to get the Royal Hippo Knights like teched out here. And the two casters, nowhere near being immortal. Let's get Earthing. And for the other one, the Life Caster, of course, very, very important here. That is the one we need to keep tabs on. And yeah, we'll just get all the different spells. Get the Aura. Eshin. Get the Wine. We can get the Farm Tech. Blacksmith can't really be built here. Maybe we can't do that here because it's like Imperial lands? I can't quite remember. Is there anything else we want to build at tier 1? I guess don't need another growth building. Gates it is. All right, so we move down here. Hopefully this will be easy. I kind of was going to end the campaign there in that last episode, not last turn, but I think, yeah, cool. So we have the Untainted here now. We have a couple characters who moved over. Chivalry's at 1600. Now that the dwarves are no longer trolling us in the shadows. Feeling quite good about ourselves. Mortarlow can be leveled up. And yeah, getting rid of the Pegasus Knights I think was the right play. You know, let's get Trebchak just for fun. Just so we can, like, if we wanted to, we could, like, globally recruit it. Chilfroy's just chilling. You can head to the capital and just defend against any threats. The Druki are actually just balls deep into the Hiles right now, so we could gear out our boy here. Do we have any characters we could recruit? Hey, look at that. We could actually get another Paladin. That's cool. All right, so we got another Paladin here. Let's make him a combat dude. Very good, and he can be joining right here. And yes, let's not forget the vows like we always do, because that is just how we roll. Rank up 5 times. Yeah, that's for sure the one you want. Looking around, now it is time to end the vampiric threat once and for all. We could lightning strike them out here. We'll see. It's honestly probably going to be an easy auto too, would be my guess. Not an easy auto, but we'll definitely just fight this. This will be the last one here of the episode. We'll close it out by finishing off the vampire counts. So yeah, next turn. We'll continue the siege here. Looks good to me. That is happening. The vampires might sally forth and fight us. I doubt it. Is there any expansion we want to do down here? It looks like we're pretty good. For some reason, like I always feel like I'm always just so good in public order with Bretonnia. I guess because the control I think works with adjacent provinces, which is really nice. Yeah, let's just get farm tech here. Screw it. Get a little bit of money. Gotrek and Felix hanging out. We have the proper skill tree here to fend off any threats to that coast. Probably the weakest point in our whole nation is down there. What do we want to get to fight the Dark Elf armies? What would be best against these frickin' armies probably filled with like armor-piercing bows? I don't know. I guess Chilfroy or Alberic is just going to kind of... I mean, the Peasant Archers always do well, but he's not like as much of a raid boss as the other characters. Let's go ahead and see what the Untainted looks like. What effects? Gotrek and Felix, Happy Merchants, Income from Trade 80%, Chaos Corruption, and Recruitment cost 25%. Okay, good thing we're kind of chilling out there. I really wish I could just get Hippogriff Knights with Alberic. Big mistakes earlier, not completing his vows. That's something that definitely want to watch out for, though it is saving our economy a little bit, so we're just banking the cash right now. And once we get Castle Drakenhof too, that will give us a nice little economic boost. Of course, with the big gold mine it has and all that sort of juicy stuff. Vampires might come out and fight us. We'll do the same thing we did before. I mean, I'd rather they fight me in open field. If they fight me at the garrison... Okay, it looks like they are going to sally forth and fight us, which is cool. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. The full might of the vampire nation is upon us. Let's do it. This is going to be a fun one. Here we are. Looks like the vampires are coming from a couple different angles here. So we'll have our front wall, our secondary wall. And that will be our main battle group. The Fay Enchantress will lead the charge with the characters. 2 and 3. We get 2 on each side, so 4 and then 5. And the Peasant Archers, honestly, could just hide in the trees back here. We're not going to need them. They're mainly for, like, siege cheesing and things like that. So, cool. So let's go ahead and set you guys up. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to see if I could... I'm pretty sure I could defeat every single army just with my 5 characters, but we're gonna have some fun with it. So let's go ahead and move in here. The zombies going. We have Ludwig there. And we can just take out those Black Knights. No problem. Go forth, Rohirrim! Go! Go! So yeah, the Grail Guardians should make pretty quick work of most of the threats here. You have the Fae moving in. Get our cav charging. Move, move, and move. I think we got the combat buffs too, so they're going to be a little bit better this time around. Alright. So the Grail Guardians are fighting on all fronts. We can drop some Earthblood action back here. And the first of the vampire armies will be crumbling as we'll flank around the back here. And it looks like, yeah, they have a lot of ethereal stuff too, which is really, really bad for them. That is going to be bad. They are going to have a very, very unfortunate time. Fay Enchantress, Arcane Conduit. Let's use that. She's got some blood on her face already, so she's getting down in the combat here. Down with the sickness. Looks like we have taken out one of the Necromancers here. Looks like there's a mighty Strigoi Beastie going over there too. Let's get our 3 characters, loop around, and take them out. Up in the sky here, what do we have? A Terror Goose? Okay. Terror Goose is a formidable foe. Look at the damage. We've taken 0 damage. I think we've lost like 1 model so far. Granted, it's mostly chaff. Like the stronger portion of the army is on its way over. Just keep banking that wind's magic. Don't need to use Chalice of Potions or anything. We should probably form into a Death Star too. I think that would be prudent. Alright, Helm of Discord, Deadly Onslaught. Should help finish off that character a little bit quicker. Let's move you guys down here, although we do need to keep finishing them off here. Grail Guardians, bounce out. Those are Black Knights. I mean, if there were like Blood Knights or something here, that could be a little bit scary. Let's get our 3 Paladins and move after them. You guys can come under here. The Fae and the Green Knight to finish off the zombies. Let's go ahead and reform ranks. We need to tighten up our army. It's a little bit kind of all over the place right now. Cycle charging with Grail Guardians is still, good. You don't have to do it as much. If you're playing with them and questing knights, they're a little bit better in sustained combat in both campaign as well as multiplayer. So, Cairn Race taking magic damage. Let's go give him some more magic damage to kind of think about. And the Fay Enchantress can now come over here, drop some big Earthbloods, and yeah, come join the party, man. I think the 3 Paladins are doing quite well for themselves. As we could probably honestly fast forward most of this. Yeah, still some fighting over there. We have some Grail dudes back there. So now we're going to start taking some casualties. Obviously, our army's a little bit disconjointed. We could, form ranks and just have like a big blob with Fay Enchantress. That's probably the best way to play this army. Come around the back, attack the Vargeist. It's always fun too to be able to use the melee units like effectively. Favor the Fae. Do we want a Dwellers below? Yeah, getting them with like a big Dwellers would be really, really nice. And the Fay Enchantress is trapped up by these stupid knights here. And do we have any characters we want to snipe? Yeah, we do have the Strigoi Master back there, so we'll send our dudes, pop the Dolores Blade, give us a little bit of a combat boost. And you guys can come around and just keep layering on all of them. And yeah, should hit most of our units. Looks good to me. How are they doing? Did they get that character down? See, he got knocked over. That tends to happen. I guess going after the big monsters with the Paladins is probably just better. Oh, one of them kind of gets stuck here. Let's see if we get Foe Seeker out. Foe Seeker's quite good. And yeah, we do have 2 beasties over here. So we'll get this. You can go after the corpse cart back there. And that should help us remove that situation here. Attacking. Fay Enchantress getting worked on a little bit. Wow, I was not paying attention. I've not tasted fear in quite some time. Looks like the big turkey here was getting some nice breath attacks. All right. So you attack here. Let's get the paladin characters taking out the Goose. The Grail Knights seem to be grinding pretty well, taking some damage across the board, but it just goes to show that like you don't need to use all this. Like the characters, if they just like blobbed the entire AI army on them and just use magic, I would take like no damage, which is pretty funny. All right, Chalice of Potions, Earthblood. Let's let the Chalice go first. You see, man, I didn't quite get the cast off. Okay, Chalice is coming now. Are these Graveguard? Yeah, Graveguard obviously takes some time to bring down too. Stack into the back here. Keep doing it. Fay Enchantress, we need to get your Mortis Engine in there. Not sure what you're up to, but we can drop this like so. Why is it not showing me the full radius of effect? There we go. All right. Paladins pull back. Just wait. The Goose might come for the Fay, although Fay can probably fight it. All right, perfect. We got one of them out. That's all that matters. Over here, the grind seems to be going all right, and the 2 Paladins will finish off the Goose. And now we can just fast forward as the Fay should be able to just methodically drain down all of these different units. And the Grail Guardians here did their job, so let's pull them around the back. Let's get a big kind of ham sandwich on these guys. And yes, just like so. And we can row rim charge into them and just sandwich them to oblivion. All right, more heals. Just heal every chance we get. Anyone need a regrowth? Looks like you guys are pretty thirsty for a regrowth over there. And the crumbling is underway. Good, Paladins, go finish off the gorilla. Yeah, Grail Guardian stack's pretty fun. Definitely pretty fun. We'll see you guys on the campaign map in just a hot second. Cheers. All right, so looks like we got it. Lost 99 models. The castle is ours. Oh God, that's so much money. I'm gonna be chivalrous today. We're gonna resist. It's not like we need it, although that would have given us a ton of global recruitment. Oh, I should have done. I mean, yeah, you should do that. All right, let's just be real here. But for the sake of role playing and actually getting this shit done, plus the Fay Enchantress actually has the trait for like looting, so because we did that so much in the early campaign, which is so funny. Are you guys just fighting some random Tomb Kings? Is there anything else we can get out of you? Nah, that's fine. This offends us all. Him and his fedora are offended by our lack of bowing to them. And the Wood Elves want a non-aggression pact. You're good, man. You guys just chill in your forest. You don't do anything anyways. Children of the Old Ones. Pretty cool. So Castle Drakenhof. We could get some neat stuff there. We get 11,000 per turn at the moment, so we're certainly sitting pretty. Oh, shit. Is it over? Wait, what? Oh. Bretonnia stands strong as a protector of honor and chivalry. Let's fight the Greenskin Wah. I feel like that's going to be pretty fun. Or the Chaos Hordes. Time has come to wipe these demons and blighted scourge from the land. I don't know. What's more fun? Probably, I think it's pretty fun to go after the Greenskins. Let's do that. Okay, so yeah, we're fighting the Greenskins here. This is our victory condition anyways. Okay, complete that. We got that. Okay, so we can just like teleport to that, I think. Or do we actually have to run down there? Shit, I didn't think of that. Oh, the Chaos one was so much closer. I'm so used to being able to teleport to everything. Well, the good thing is we can edit that out. You know, the Fey, God, we have to we have to run all the way down there now. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah, we should have done Chaos, but you know, I wanted to fight the Greenskins, so that's how it's gonna roll. I think last time I did Chaos, so it's time to switch things up here. All right. So Lewin, he can come on over to the new realm. He can hang out at Castle Drakenhof, enjoy life. Let's cut this. Tap room is fine. Gold mine is fully sauced out. Let's get the Chalice. Let's get the Jesus building. Get you. Do we want to get walls here? I don't know if we really need to be honest. Get the armory. And what else? Last but not least, is there anything juicy we're missing? Doesn't really look like it. I guess we might as well just get the walls. That's totally fine. All right, so Faye is just going to begin her crusade down to the Badlands now. Because what do we have to go like all the way down to God knows where? Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, we will save that for the next episode. So we should be able to get that done. And then Lewin and company, we have plenty of untainted characters here. Lewin is just going to come hang out at the castle. Do we still take attrition in these lands? Yeah, we do. So we can move like our 50% to get to 50%, and then we can just, you know, chill out here. Lewin should be able to handle any threats that come his way. And let's go ahead and hard march to Drakenhof here. You know what, Drakenhof, we could actually build some production infrastructure so we don't have to do like global recruitment. So let's just do that. That'd be fine. Get the tap room here. And he can't quite do global recruitment. Granted, we could get some like RORs with him. We'll get the ROR questing knights just to give him a little bit of meat in his army. And the Fay will continue on. All right, so I'm sure a lot of you guys in chat were like watching like, no, like slow motion nose as we accidentally click on that. All right, so we get a paladin here. Very cool. Still no caster for this poor army. I'm sure Chilfroy could spare one of his many casters. What does he have? He's got Lady Netflix. Yeah, Chilfroy is not willing to part with any of his damsels there. So it is what it is. Do we have any threats to our coast? Doesn't look like it at the moment. But how can we get more damsels? I guess we just get more damsel buildings, huh? This will increase the damsel capacity, so we'll do that, and then he could just get another damsel down there for his own army. What do we want to get to fight the Dark Elves is the question. That's really what I'm curious about. We could get Grail Guardians, but you can see the upkeep is just disgusting on those. The Pegasus Knights, I want to get the Royal ones, man. Like, the basic ones are so boring compared to the Royal ones. Check that out. But, I guess we just go back to them. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We can do that next turn. We can just, like, mass recruit. All right, so looking around, just some last-minute housekeeping. Chilfroy's up here chilling. He's got one paladin at level 15. Let's get the charge bonus. No, we actually need to go down to Woundmaker. Woundmaker's way, way better. And the commandments, let's go ahead and take the Control and Untainted just to secure these lands. And we'll get rid of the Untainted pretty quick. Lewin will squash the vampires wherever he can. And I think that's going to be good. So thank you guys for joining. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It was quite a bit of fun. We got to see some cool battles. The Dwarf War is finally over. And now we need to go do the Errantry War in the south while Lewin marches up. So Lewin will do global recruitment just to get a doom stack of Hippo Knights. And then he can go fight Chaos up north, which should be fun. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you on the other side. Take care.